Or will it be a woman on top of the class? That is what we can't wait to see. And Caroline Pamuchu is out of the box and underway. She led after the dressage. She was great in the show jumping yesterday, added nothing to her score of 28.3. Absolutely flies out of the box on HSH. Conor, who has a very decorated resume, can he add the LiftMaster Grand Prix of eventing to that title of accolades?
I mean, I think she has a very strong chance. Again, this is my third person to make it inside the time. She knows this horse really, really well. She's been around this track already. Oh my goodness.
Wow, that is so surprising. No,
I can't. I mean,
this
is horse sport, right? This is horse sport. This is what happens. They're not machines. Sometimes they come out and have a day, and that is so unfortunate. And, you know, that's exactly what we saw happen with Waylon first thing this morning. You know, the horse was caught off guard a little bit. Waylon started out strong, came through that turn, and the horse just didn't see the fence. So we will have our winner as Philip Dutton.
Philip Dutton, then Elisa Wallace, then Sophia Hill. That will be your top three as we continue to watch Caroline come around here. And it just shows you that even a horse who's been as predictable as HSH Conor can be caught off guard a little bit at this showcase this early in the season. And just the way these questions come up. And I thought overall just really impressive by Jay Hamley. I mean, really hard to take over a track from Captain Mark Phillips like he's done this year, Sinead. Make it inviting, make it hard to get the time, ask the questions. Have it so fun and friendly to watch from a spectator perspective, and your overall thoughts as we watch Caroline.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a brilliant competition. And I think what I'm enjoying right now about Caroline's ride is that she's still going for it. You know, this is a horse for the future for her. And she's thinking, you know what, I'm going to keep riding this track like I still feel that the pressure is on. I'm going to keep riding this track like I'm trying to get close to the time. I think that stop wasn't a stop that was a kink in the armor or this horse losing confidence. I think he just wasn't focused. So I think she's still riding this horse as if she's going for the win. And I think there are times to do that. And I think there's times to back off, but I'm really appreciating this decision of hers right now to keep the challenge and the pressure on herself as if she's still riding for that first place. You know, I think that this is a competition that is so valuable for horses and riders, whether you're preparing to go to the World Championships or whether you're preparing your horse to see what's next. I think as long as you utilize this competition with a horse interest, horse friendly, you know, way to get more information, I think it's an irreplaceable event on the calendar. And that is why you have the top riders and the top horses coming down to this amazing venue at Bruce's Field to take on Jay Hamley's track, Michelle Vaillancourt's show jumping, the 4-star dressage test, their fellow competitors, and most of all, themselves.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. And this is another horse that just jumps so well out of that faster pace. And it really is a proper big time horse because of that.
And it is a showcase. You know, it is a showcase. That's what, and she's showing off this horse, how proud she is of the talent of this horse, how competitive this horse can be. And there was a little blip in the beginning, but she's taking on this track and not letting that get in the way of the competitive spirit and the growth that she's going to come away from. And not to mention, she already has a horse confirmed in the top 10. So now she can just do this for fun.
Well, what a fun day of sport it's been today. What a fun weekend here in Aiken, and what a venue, what an event. I mean, absolutely thrilling to watch, and not necessarily as predictable as we would have thought, Sinead, in the final spots and placings, which always keeps it so fun from a viewing standpoint. So over the broken bridge here from Taylor Horace Insurance Services. It's a little deep now, turning to that corner.
I think, Frankie, if you've been sitting next to me, I accidentally would have punched you watching that. That was a little hairy for me. But she came through. She's still seeing how close she can get to that time with the 20. But just 2 fences left to go. She's showing that this horse is truly a horse for the future, and a very quick one at that.
I think that's one of the things about Caroline as we've seen her continue to develop and mature over the last several years is she is such a fast, efficient rider, but she never kind of lets anything get in the way of her focus. She stays laser focused on the task today, and little things come up and she's still right there to support these horses. And it also is really great when you've brought the horses up from the youngest levels like she has, and I think that'll be really exciting. She seems thrilled with Conor. That's a big atmosphere today, and what a special horse in her string, a couple of very special horses for this young lady, and it'll be fun to see her the rest of the season.
Oh, yeah. I mean, she was faster than a lot of the rounds that were clear on the jumping penalties, so that was pretty cool. You know, just 5.6 penalties to add from the time at 20, but a really, really fantastic round there. She'll be happy with that.
Well, Caroline will be greeted by her crew. You see her husband, Dennis, there, such a great supporter of hers, as well as Kelly Hutchison, and they'll have a lot to debrief, I'm sure, but Caroline will hop over